and welcome to this video where I will be reacting to Aiko's Pedestal as Czechia's entry for Eurovision 2024. So obviously I have heard this song before during Czechia's national final, but now that it's officially been announced that Aiko will represent Czechia in Malmö, I would like to listen to the song again. I'd like to listen to the studio version this time because in the live version the audio mixing at Roxy isn't so great, so I would like to give it a proper chance to present itself as a song, and that would be through the studio version. And I get to see the music video as well, so a bit more of the creative vision of Aiko and the whole team, I guess. Yes, I am wearing the same thing as in the last video. I do wash it. It's just been 5 days since I filmed the last one, even though it's only been 3 since I uploaded it. I am also a tiny bit ill. I've got a little bit of a cold, so if I sound slightly strange, that's why. Okay then, here we go. You can hear the music slightly better in the studio version. Ooh, she swears she's gonna need to change that for Eurovision. I'm not sure if I said this in the previous video, but I definitely like the blue bits in the hair. Okay, well now that I can hear the guitar a bit better and the vocal is slightly controlled, I definitely prefer to the live version. Ooh, another swear. Maybe the audience will just yell it, like for Luke Black, but that was only added afterwards. Two very different costumes. I mean, I imagine she'll go with the rocky one for the stage, it fits the song better, but the glam Hollywood one would also be very fun and would definitely make it stand out a little bit more, so maybe that would be a smart choice. Yeah, that doesn't help either. Okay, maybe there can be some kind of very strong end added, or maybe there'll be a dance break. Could also be the case, because this ending is a little bit underwhelming compared to the rest of the song. Okay, well, I'm sorry that will be a little bit choppy because the video buffered and I also had an alarm set that went off, so that's not ideal. But I did listen to the whole song and got the idea of it. Again, I do prefer it now that I've heard it in the studio version, not just a live version, because I only want to listen to each song 5 times. That does limit me in terms of being able to listen to them multiple times before they're announced as the official song from the national final. So I try to only listen to the national final songs the once, which can, like in this example, give me an inaccurate representation of the song. I imagine it would have been a few spaces higher if I had listened to the studio version, because I had it put as my 5th place in ESCZ. Pretty happy with Aiko. She seems cool enough. She was surprised herself that she won. And I did see on the internet that everyone else was expecting all sorts of different people. I was a bit surprised by how few votes Thomas Robin got for how much hype he got, so I don't really know what that's about, but I'm happy that Aiko won in the end. I think it will be entertaining. I personally would have slightly preferred MIDI because I'm curious what they would have done with the staging. The songs, now that I've listened to the studio version of this one, are very comparable for me, and this can also have a very fun staging, so I'm alright with this one. Will she qualify to the final? If there's a weak staging, probably not, but I'm sure the Czech delegation will figure it out. They've been doing really well at figuring out the staging. And this song is a bit more positive than Red Flag Parade as well. Red Flag Parade was a bit of a fun play on words and such, but Pedestal is much more positive, and there's definitely stuff to do with the staging, with different pedestals, and walking around those might be a bit dangerous when you're trying to perform for 3 minutes in front of 160 million people and not lose your footing, but I'm sure they'll figure it all out. Maybe the pedestals can even be moving or something. I don't know. I'm excited to see what they come up with. And I'm so happy that we've got our second song already. On the 13th of December, there's definitely at least the Albanian song apparently coming this month still, and maybe someone else will surprise us in the meantime as well. So I'm very shocked at the number of songs we're getting. I think for now, Pedestal is going below Mon Amour in my ranking, but it is pretty close. I will always have a soft spot for French because I like all the stuff in national languages, and French is a language that I have actually learnt. But I don't know, it's just genuinely very, very close. Before I listened to it in the studio version, I genuinely thought that Mon Amour was going to be miles ahead. But now that I have listened to the studio version, I'll probably have the melody stuck in my head for the next few days, and it's a lot closer. So I think Mon Amour just beats it for now. But who knows what will happen between now and May. We now have 150 days to go to Eurovision, that's so exciting. And 2 songs already. Okay, that's what I'll say about Aiko's Pedestal for now. I'll move Czechia on my board over to the released song side, and can't wait for the next song, which will probably be Albania, but I've got to listen to the Ukrainian wildcard songs and the Benidorm Fest songs tomorrow, so there's a lot to be getting on with, and it's a very busy Eurovision week considering it's mid-December and not the start of February, so there's a lot to get done. I'm not crying, I am just a little bit ill, as I said. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, that you got something out of it, that you had fun maybe. I will see you in the next one whenever that shows up in your feed. Bye! Thank you so much. Yeah, good.